Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks podcast. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on the page. Share for our podcast listening audience. Make sure you rate and review. Give us 5 stars. We appreciate it. It's another week, another long week. It's been, and as you can see, we've changed it up a little bit today. So let's get right to it. My co-host today is the man, the one and only, the Dirkster. What's up, Dirk? How's it going, baby?
Oh, same old. Who does number 2 work for this time?
I don't even know if I'm really the number one. I have no idea.
Yeah,
And then
it's humid. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. It's the middle of August or the beginning of August, which feels like the middle of August because the weather down here has been just ridiculous. We'll get to that in a second. And then, of course, in our third chair today, he decided to go off camera. He had a horrible accident and he burned his face, so he doesn't listening audiences with all of that. What happened, Dirk? Just fine. You're supposed to play long. My boy Fatty 316. Fatty, what's good, baby?
Hey, what's going on? I'm preparing for Halloween. I'm playing Deadpool this year, so yeah, I purposely burnt myself. I'm going to be the heavy set long hair Deadpool.
There's so many Deadpools. Oh, you know what's really funny? Real quick, a trivia piece about that I just found this week because I'm still getting a bunch of the stuff coming in. But Deadpool and Wolverine, not only was it confirmed that Blake Lively was Lady Deadpool, but all of their kids, their 4 kids, all of them that were in the movie, they were all a Deadpool. They're all different
the
races.
Kid Deadpool, that was his daughter, and the baby Deadpool.
Yeah, the baby. I was like, "Are you shitting me?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "That's so cool."
That is cool.
But yeah, and then last checked,
that's the most craziest one.
I know he's the worst one of them all. I was like, that was perfect. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds just being like, "Yeah, one kid is the worst." The numbers from the box office hit 644, 644 million now,
almost a billion.
Yeah, I was like, it's a little bit more than halfway there
too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that was yesterday. So I didn't think I looked it up today, but I think it was yesterday. So I'm just like, Jesus, this thing is just gaining some steam worldwide. But yeah, man, it's a good movie out there. If you haven't, if you don't mind some spoilers, I spoil a shit ton of it because I just couldn't help myself on our episode that came back on Monday. Everybody go back out there and check it out. It's on YouTube. It's where we find your podcast. But yeah, bro. But yeah, the heat index out here has been 115 or greater for the last 4 days, Fatty?
Like at least since Monday.
I think Monday was the only day that it wasn't.
The humidity came. It showed up. Yeah, it decided to show up this year.
Yeah, it was one of those things where when you open the door, you were already sweating, and you're like, "Oh, this is nice."
I was
at a lovely day.
I was at my pools for 6:15, and I was already sweating at by the first pool was done.
Oh, yeah. At 8 o'clock, the heat index was already like 105, and I was like, "It's only supposed to get worse." This seems fun. I love this. I have a great time this week.
Well, it's perfect because this week Monday I went back on my diet. You know, my original diet, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, I can live with this shit. Dude, I'm just sweating, and with the truck, I'm just sweating it out all day. Truck.
Yeah. I remember looking at my phone. It says it's 86, but it really feels like 94. And I went outside. I said, "Yeah, no shit."
Yeah, I hate the fact that they say that it's a certain temperature outside, but it feels like this temperature. Well, then that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Right. Don't give me that it's 95 degrees, but it feels like 115.
Yep.
No, it just feels like 115. Like, I don't care about that other number. That other number doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not cooking anything in my fucking mailbox. That's the only reason that there would be something like that happening.
Yeah, it was fucking hot this week. So
Yeah, it
how'd you
was.
enjoy your air condition for the first time in the heat like this, Maximus?
It was great, bro. But we've been having it since the whole month of July. Like it's not that big of a deal. It's still hot. It's just as soon as I get out of the truck, I know I'm gonna be sweating. I don't even make it from pool to pool, where it's like it doesn't really cool me off. Sometimes I just sit there and just look out the window and be like, I don't want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Bitch!
Oh, we must have triggered something or someone.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, but, but yeah,
I was giving a shout out. That's all.
just a shout out. Just a little how do you do? But yeah, so Dirk, have you had a chance to go see Deadpool and Wolverine just yet, or?
No, I just watched your YouTube show on Monday, which was great.
What the fuck? What do we pay you for?
You know I don't watch movies.
It's not watching any current movies. What's wrong with you?
I mean,
It's past
why we
1990.
pay this guy?
It's
I don't
1990,
get paid anything.
and we know why that is.
Power!
That's fine. That's probably why we don't pay you. I don't get paid either, bro. I don't know what that means.
Well, I use the money it's all tied up in finances and
all
deals
working for
I got big deals going on behind the scenes.
I got in stocks and bonds.
You know, the OnlyFans 70-year-old OnlyFans women do not come cheap, yo. Okay. All right. I got to go to their house, interview them.
I forgot all about that interview.
Oh, I haven't. No one has.
Yeah,
I do. I think that's when I became a legend, dog.
we got to see that. That interview was great. I was riveted. I remember listening to it. I was like,
I could probably get her to come on this show.
I know we've talked about
Okay.
it. We were trying to get her on here, which would be
I haven't followed her on. I'm sorry, Gary. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You haven't followed her. What?
I don't pay attention to Twitter, so I don't know. I know she's in Cali. I have checked in on it from time to time. Miss Michelle, shout out to the gilf of our dreams. But cool lady, man, dude, cool fucking lady, bro. I mean, I was like, hey, look, 70 years old, or she's gotta be what, 71, 72 now? Because that was that was a while back, over a year ago.
Yeah, that was at least a couple of years ago.
Actually, out of everybody I've ever had on the show, I think that was probably the one I was the most nervous about.
It's like a little school boy.
Well, I think because that was like the first person I had on the show, like outside of like any circle of mine. You know, if it's even podcast or a friend, you know, that was like the first.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, first like stranger.
I had no connection to her in no shape or form. You know,
stranger
like,
danger.
You know, like Kevin Castle, you know, would be Dirk and Mojo and Don Tony and John. You know, like that. She was the only one I haven't had like that. And that's why I think I was more nervous with her.
She was your first. You popped your cherry. They charge extra for that shit, bro. Oh my god!
And the Bayou Geeks were born. Use that money.
Yeah, it was liftoff after that.
Maybe I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her. Maybe we can do a live show. Maybe have us post it on her Twitter. I'll talk to her.
We'll definitely have a different audience coming in and checking in on us.
Actually, I'm gonna hit up a couple people this week. I think it's their turn to come on, so I'm gonna hit them up.
We got to do our anniversary show. It's August. We're already a month behind.
Well, how about this?
July?
Damn, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, that's the fatty said the same thing. And he's like, we got so much other stuff already planned, and we did. Like, I get it. I was like, we did, but I was like, we got to get the live show. We got to get the anniversary show back out there. You know, try to be somewhat in the same time. I've seen that shit in my memories 2 weeks ago.
Oh, y'all mind if I say something real quick?
Good.
I want to get something off my chest. Some of y'all may seen that I am Gary knows where I'm going with this too. Oh, yeah, both of y'all probably know. I'm not working with Down South Sports Fanatics no more. I'm not going to talk about it, but I wish Darren, Dave, and Pancho the best of luck with the show. And that's all I have to say about that.
That's what's up. We're not going to protest. We're not gonna protest. Y'all ever seen that? That movie? Yeah, what am I talking about? You guys are supposed to be current on movies that would never know this movie. PCU, I think it was. And the
Oh
guy
yeah,
said,
I love
seen it.
PCU.
yeah, isn't that where that was at? It was like, we're not gonna protest.
That's when I learned the world was given John Favreau.
Oh, that's right. He was
He
in
was
that.
gutter.
Holy shit, I forgot he was young in that shit. Oh my goodness. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was gutter.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, that was a
my
great
God.
movie.
Yeah, bro. Well, speaking of great movies, that brings us into our topic of this week. I believe it was Dirk's turn to pick a actor / actress to do the top 5 best movies on. And I suggested, a female, and I got shot down. I'm just gonna put this out there right now. Misogyny wins, folks. Sorry, I'm the feminist on here. I don't understand how that happened, but we got a pretty good guy.
Well, I told you if it was our top favorite porn stars, I was all in.
I don't know none of their names, bro. What's wrong with you?
I do. Tracy Lords, number 1.
Tracy Lord.
Amber Lynn.
This is ridiculous.
You want me to keep going?
No, you're
Get
good.
a fire.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Lucy Lovelace.
This is not the show we're supposed to be doing.
Kelly
What is
Starr.
going on? There, you guys are just killing me.
All right. All right. Okay. We quit. Go ahead.
Stupid show. Fucking shit. Anyway,
Stormy Daniels.
God damn it! I knew it. Fucking. We're not gonna get political on here. What's wrong with you?
Oh shit, you're right. My bad.
Bring her name up. But anyway, Dirk, you go ahead and you tell us who you picked for the top 5 favorite movies.
I picked the one and
it's
only
number 5,
Robert De
right?
Niro.
Oh, okay, my fault. I thought you were talking about movies. I'll shut up.
Just stepped all over him, bro. That was crazy.
That's
I
all right.
even put my mic, muted it, tried to let him have the floor.
We got
You
it.
can see me
Robert De
shaking my
Niro.
head. Oh, goodness.
For anyone that didn't catch, it's Robert De Niro.
Bobby D.
Bobby.
Yep. So who's starting it off this week? Because now we've switched the order up now. It looks like a little bit, so I don't know who's supposed to go this year.
I guess I'll start it since I'm at the bottom.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
My number 5 is a movie from the 80s. It co-starred Lisa Bonet and Robert De Niro, but it was called Angel Heart with Mickey Rourke, where Robert De Niro played the devil. It was about voodoo. Oh yeah, man, it was great. Like Mickey Rourke had to solve his brother's murder, and it was crazy. And it became real twisted and shit. And he started banging Lisa Bonet, from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, let's say Denise.
They were sacrificing chickens, and that shit came around the right time in Louisiana because, like, around that time, like in the Hammond and area and shit, Maximus, because you're more familiar with it, they were starting to find like fucking like places where they were having rituals, like with dead cows and their hearts ripped out and shit. And
I could totally see that down here. I could totally see that people would start doing that more because of stuff like that, and then just also because of tradition and location. Like that's real big down here. I've noticed that a lot. It's one of the reasons why I love this city. The city's was it's very spiritual.
but to be fair, they were kind of trying to mix Satanism with voodoo. They were trying to put the two. Yeah, they were trying to put 2 and 2 together.
They're cousins.
Not really.
Not brothers. Look, magic is so you can use it for good or bad. Like they have it all. It's all there. It just depends on how you use it. It's like anything else.
They like ripped a chicken apart, I think. Dancing half.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, man, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Mickey Rourke.
I definitely couldn't tell you that was going to be on my list at all. I don't think
that's
that made
the one I told y'all. I was like, y'all ain't gonna.
Okay, yeah. Well, you did say there was one that we were not gonna know what the fuck. Now I was like, I kind of agree with you. It probably is.
I think I may have played the trailer on here. I think it was one of my Halloween movies.
I don't remember either.
I couldn't tell you. Halloween, you know how long ago that was?
But I know I brought it up before. I had brought it up because I thought I played the trailer for y'all. But whatever. Go ahead, Dirk.
Yeah.
Well, number 5, I picked this one because It's hard for me to see Robert De Niro doing comedy, but this was pretty funny. This one also starred Billy Crystal. Analyze this.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I thought about that. Analyze this and analyze that. Like
Yeah.
the sequel. That was so funny. They were great, bro. I remember Billy Crystal from the 80s, man. He so many movies.
Running
That's
scared.
that's a good one. Yeah, that
That's
was
a
one
good one.
Yeah, I like the part where Robert De Niro was having a breakdown during the gunfight, and Billy Crystal says, "Here's the gun. Shoot the gun. Shoot the gun." And Robert's on the ground crying. Like, shoot the gun, please. He said, "You, Doc, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
You're good." He has that face.
Yeah, of course he does. Oh my
Yeah, but
goodness.
analyze this. I love to analyze this.
Yeah, that's Then and analyze that wasn't too bad either. Like it
It
wasn't
wasn't.
nearly as like it was. We already knew what to expect. Like that was it's kind of a given. I was like, all right, it's a doctor. It's a psychiatrist patient relationship, and unfortunately, his patient is happens to be a gangster. Yeah, it's no big deal.
Mafioso.
Yeah, it's Tony Soprano here. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big deal at all.
Yeah.
I'm under so much stress.
So that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, my number 5 is a little sooner than that. I think it's one of his first roles, where he's just a crazy person.
Oh, where you going?
Driving around New York City, taxi driver.
Mhm.
That's my number 5. That movie when I was a kid was a nutty fucking. And I remember like bits and pieces of it, but I haven't seen it front to back in so long. But this is one of those movies we were talking about earlier that I definitely watched more than a few times. I just couldn't tell you a lot about it because all those few times were back when I was in the lower double digits versus the higher double digits. The memory doesn't quite serve itself like it used to. But I remember Taxi Driver being just like, wow, go to New York. I don't want to go. There's gonna be some crazy dude with
Mohawk.
with the mohawk, tattoos and shit, and looks fucking
You talking to me? You
Yeah.
talking to me?
Those
And he
people
shoots
at
Harvey Keitel. Go ahead.
those people were at CBGB's,
pretty
the
much.
famous punk club.
Yeah.
Studio 54 was down there.
I seen Taxi Driver one time, and I didn't click with it.
It's
Okay.
it's a nutty movie. It's a little different,
Yeah.
but that's the one that I think out of all of them that I have that it was going to be the oddball one. I think we're all going to have that one oddball movie, and I think all of our number 5s have been an oddball type movie that wasn't a typical movie that would be in. Well, some texture. I don't know. Like some people like critically acclaimed his portrayal of that. Just like Gerard Butler when he played in No Country for Old Men.
Oh yeah.
They said that was the closest to what an actual serial killer probably acts like was him in that movie. And then another close one was this one. It was Taxi Driver. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
He just goes in that building and starts shooting people. He shoots Harvey Keitel, and he gets shot himself, but he doesn't give a fuck. Like, okay,
No,
Pop,
okay.
I'll shoot you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what's up. All right, Fatty, hit us with your number 4.
Real quick to go back on your Taxi Driver one. Even though I'm not a fan of it, that don't mean that I don't think like the character's very iconic. I mean,
Travis, yep.
I will say that he was part of like pop culture in a sense.
Oh yeah.
So I don't deny that fact. It just didn't click with me,
No, I get it. Like your movie that you had, I didn't even remember him even being in that movie. I don't even remember that movie. So
It's one of them movies that just probably it probably had a short run at a movie theater, and it was put on cable TV. How I seen it,
almost in the day when it was straight to cable versus straight to DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Versus
you were
straight to
choice.
streaming now. Now it's straight to streaming. It's like box office now. We're not doing all that. We're gonna premiere it on Max and everybody be fine.
I mean, there's a lot of movies I don't remember being that showed up on cable. I don't remember at the show. So it's like, I mean, it wasn't like I read the paper and looked at the show times a lot.
Right.
Yeah, I seen a clip the other day of it was just a clip of not B-roll, but like previews of movies from back in the 80s that never came out. Like, because when you Google them now, they're not even, they never existed. They just was a preview of a movie that they were going to make. And then obviously somewhere down the line, it shut down production and never came back. And I seen that there was a bunch of fucking movies on there. I was like, what the fuck? I can't remember their names. I just remember watching it the other day, just like it was like a little short. And I was like, oh, there's a full video. And I was like, I'll get to it later. And I never got back to it. But it was crazy because just the movie, some of the movies that were in there were like, there was a Sylvester Stallone movie I remember. I couldn't remember what it was, but it wasn't him being like, you know, the 80s Sylvester Stallone where he's fucking Rambo and fucking killing people and this and that. No, he was more of a different side of him, you know, more of a regular Joe kind of guy. But I don't remember anything else about it because they never made an actual movie. It got shut down. It's like, whoop, ran out of money. It's not testing well.
Yeah, we're not doing this movie. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Sly.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna ruin my image. I don't want my image being like that.
Yeah, I want. Yeah. Stop, or my mom will shoot. No.
That's what's up. So, Fatty, you gonna give us your number 4 now?
My number 4 is actually a trilogy. It's the Fokker trilogy.
Meet the Fockers.
Meet the Parents,
Meet the
Meet the
Parents,
Fockers,
and
and then Meet
Little
the Children.
Fockers.
Or was that what it was?
Little
Was it-
Fockers.
It was Little Fockers.
Little Fockers.
That was that fucking cat. That cat was fucking old as fuck, dude.
That cat was great.
Yeah, that cat was fucking around forever. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a good
he
one.
gave that poor bastard a hard time, man.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, the secret room underneath the RV, that was cool.
That was cool.
That was fucking so cool. It's like fucking, what the fuck is all this shit? It's like, oh, my dad works for the CIA.
I took the blue pill and won't go down.
He's a handsome little Fokker.
I'm gonna put a shot here, okay? How many did you take?
He's like, you milk cats, huh? Oh, Greg, you milk them? Really? He's like, yeah. Little nipples.
I like when they're racing to get home.
Oh my god.
And Robert De Niro just turns right, like, okay. While Ben just speeds off.
Oh my god. That's fucking.
You little fuckers.
Yeah, I like the third one, but not as good as I like the first and the second one.
Yeah, Meet the Parents was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like him
The
and Ben
second
Stiller
one
were
was
so
good too,
good.
though. When they brought in Barbara Streisand and fucking come on, y'all, Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin.
Yeah,
Hoffman.
as his dad. As his dad and his mom. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And they kept what you call it in the movie too. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, yeah.
That poor bastard in those movies. He didn't have no luck, yo.
No, that wasn't
Not at all.
Wasn't his time.
Nope.
Never be his time.
But yeah, I'm the Fockers trilogy, I call it. So yeah, number 4.
That's what's up.
That's a good one.
All right,
Yeah,
Dirk,
that's
you
good.
tagged in.
All right.
The hot tag.
Hot tag. Number 4. This came out in '97. I actually saw this in the movie theater. It's called Ronin.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I've seen this one, but I've only seen it a handful of times, so I'm not 100% familiar on the storyline. But I did see this one. This was one of the movies I was like, man, I don't know enough about this movie.
I didn't know much, but it was great when I watched it. I like where he's describing where the shooters are across the bridge, and Robert De Niro's just losing his mind. Draw it again. Draw it again. Draw it again. See, you got ambushed by a cup of coffee. I love that line right there.
That's what's up.
And he gets shot. He describing how to remove the bullet. His friend's trying to remove the bullet from him. Okay, use that clip right there, and the bullet just pops out. Yeah, but Ronin, I like Ronin.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never see it, so I can't comment on
I
it.
was gonna say I knew that's new. This motherfucker.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can't read a facial expression because it looked the same.
Well, give us a little detail on it, Dirk.
He did.
Oh,
You always say, "Are you? What else are you
about a
doing?"
heist.
No, it's a bank robbery.
It's a bank robbery heist.
okay. I was a little lost. Okay.
Well, look, that's a perfect segue for my number 4. It's a bank robbery movie too. It's got one of the best bank robbery scenes in it. Val Kilmer, our boy's in there, and to this day they still use him racking and loading an M16. That's how you're supposed to do it. Of course, I'm talking about Heat.
Yep.
He's like, I'm never going back. I'm not.
I'm never going back.
I'm never going
That
back.
that iconic scene where him and Al Pacino are facing one another.
Yep. Tell him like
Awesome.
it's like that dog and the wolf. This is just what we'll do. I'll see you on the field.
Yeah, I'll see you. If I got a chance, you know what time it is.
Yeah. And Val Kilmer's the only one that gets away.
Yeah.
It's like, because the girl was like putting her hands on the windowsill and being like, no. Like, I think we see him. He's coming up. He's sitting there with a broken head. Comes, looks, and he asks the guy for help. Tell me where this is at. Pull him over anyways. IDs check out. Like, nope, he's gone.
Yeah, but that was deep in the end where he got shot. He says, I told you I'm never going back. And they shake hands. I'm like, oh, man. But yeah, I loved Heat. He was pretty good.
Yeah, that bank robbery scene is I'm pretty sure that bank robbery scene is what inspired that bank robbery in Los Angeles, California, when they had all that body armor.
Oh.
And those guys were fucking, getting shot left. It was like not doing anything because we got body armor from head to toe. Just bing, 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 bing. But eventually they did kill him. But eventually they did kill him on live TV, which was, kind of deserved.
Yeah. In fact, we can do that, but better.
Yeah.
No.
We have magic. Jazz hands.
Get the body armor ready. We're set to go. Okay, I guess not.
There's a couple other movies about the body armor thing that I forgot what one of them was. I gotta look up what the name of it was. But it was some kid in some little small town who collected all this body armor back on this town. It was fucking nuts.
Wow.
Like an armored van and all kinds of shit. It was crazy. It was fucking nuts.
Damn. That is crazy.
Yeah.
But Heat, yeah. Good pick.
That's what's up. Fatty.
Yes.
You're number 3, sir.
My number 3 is probably going to surprise y'all. Believe it or not, my number 3 is Goodfellas.
Good one.
Because the reason I said surprise, because a lot of people would probably, have that higher. Maybe, I'm just saying. But
I can't disagree with that.
I like this. I like Goodfellas, but the only reason I have it at 3 is what I mean is he's not the star. Ray Liotta is the star. Liotta is the star of the movie.
Ray Liotta,
so, so he's not the star. If he was the star, maybe, but he's not the star of the movie.
The story is about Henry Hill and everybody around him. So,
right,
he just happened to be one of the characters that was his older uncle.
Yeah, he's like the number 2 in the movie.
Well, Joe Pesci too. Remember him?
Joe Pesci's the number 3 because you got to remember De Niro goes longer than Pesci in the movie.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know. Remember the phone call? He's like, "So what happened?" He's like, he didn't make it.
He's gone.
Like, he's like, he didn't make
nothing
it.
we could do.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing we can do. That line is like nothing we can do. And he's like, fucking slamming the fucking phone. When you could slam a phone. I remember we talked about that, I think, before too, about being able to like slam a phone. That's so fucking cool. Can't do that no more. Now it's just like every press button. I'm not throwing my phone.
They whacked him. They fucking whacked him.
They whacked him. But that was a good feather. No.
That was awesome.
But yeah, I mean, that's a legendary movie. It is. If it was a Ray list, yeah, it would be number 1 for me with Ray Liotta.
That's what's up.
But yeah, number 2 for me with Goodfellas.
Me number 3.
Okay.
Number 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, we skipped one. What the fuck? I'm like, I know I'm high, but I ain't that high.
Triple threat, number 3.
All right. Durka. What's your number 3?
Well, Gary, my number 3 was your number 4, Heat.
I figured we were gonna have a few of these after. Mm-hmm. That's why I said I think our only ones that are gonna be the standalones are gonna be our number 5s, and I think the rest of the 4 are gonna all be some sort of order of all the damn movies that they're like the most popular ones. I think Ronan's the only other one that was kind of off the wall too, but that was a good hit by Fatty. But yeah, no, I figured as much. I figured somebody was gonna have it. I'm pretty sure the next 3 ones on my list are all going to be like somebody's going to have these 3. like this should probably be on there.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's a great movie, man. That's why it's on the list so many times. I'll go ahead and hit my number 3 then. This is another one that's it's very similar to the other ones because of how he plays. But we're out in Vegas, baby, and the whole damn movie starts off with like a car explosion. All right, what's going on here? But yeah, number 3, Casino.
Casino.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That is a good one.
What's her name? Sharon Stone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
She fucked him over in that movie too so many times, and he took her back, and then he fucked her over, and she took him back. I'm like, you guys are made for each other. You guys are fucking horrible people. You guys are the most toxic people in the world. Like, oh my god. But yeah, Joe Pesci in that one too. It's another one. His boy Joe's in there. Yeah, another little mafia movie about how Vegas became Vegas, and
it was so big that Nas made a video about it. Street Dreams.
Yeah, that's right, huh?
Yep, same thing and everything. Where they blew up the car.
Yeah, that was
Frank.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit was Nas, what are you doing,
bro? Look, man, gangsters and gangsters are still gangsters. Like, you know what I mean? They're different. There are different connotations to that, but everybody knows what I just said. Like, there's gangsters and there's other gangsters, and they kind of both like each other's world. Like gangsters like hip hop.
They do. Street Dreams were made of this.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, I think I have that. I think I have that album with that or that CD. I don't want to say album. I think I have that CD in my truck. I can't play it no more. I don't have anything to play it on. I can't even play it on my laptop. My laptop's a MacBook, and I don't even got a fucking slot for it. I can't play it anywhere. It's now just an artifact. Like back in my day.
Cassettes.
Well, see, that's the thing. Somebody said the reason the Gen Xers are so mad is because we had to go from albums and records to tapes to then MP3s, or no to CDs, then to MP3s, and then now we got to buy a subscription just so we can listen to the music that we like.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we paid the most for this
we're
shit.
We're pissed at this shit. Like,
it's like we've went through every change. Like, we're not doing this again. Like, no, this is enough. Just leave it one format.
And some of it's gone back.
Yeah.
And they want to buy it again.
Yep. Vinyl album sales are gone up a lot the last couple of years compared to what they have been, because a lot of artists are offering it. That was the other thing too. Nobody else was offering. Everything was just download. It was just download. See how many views, how many downloads, how many plays you get. You got to have 10,000 plays just to get like $1 from fucking Spotify or some shit. And it's like, what? Like, that's crazy. That that many times for that. Man, yeah, that was nuts, bro. That was nuts. Yeah. All right. Well, Fatty, hit us with your number 2.
My number 2 was your number 3, Casino.
Ah, there we go. I knew it. There we go. Yeah, he put that up there.
Because now I'm gonna go back to Goodfellas. He was the star of the movie, and that's why he was.
It gets higher.
It was almost like a Jimmy Conway, but like in a lower tone. And Joe Pesci was just playing fucking whatever his name was.
Paulie? Was it Paulie?
No. Would Joe Pesci play in Goodfellas? What was his name?
What was his name?
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Oh my god. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Holy shit, dude. I can't believe we're getting old.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you would think I know.
He was all I'm saying is he was playing almost the same character.
Yeah, I agree.
Just with a little bit more power.
He was playing Tommy.
Tommy, that's it.
Tommy DeVito.
All right.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito. NXT? No.
But yeah, he was playing the same character, just higher up in the mafia. That's all it was.
You're right.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't even technically a made guy yet. He was just a friend of the family.
But the guy in Casino, I can't even think of his name now. What his name was in. But
killed his brother.
He was a made guy. He was like
he was a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicky Santoro.
Yeah, Nicky, that's it.
Nicky, that's it.
Yeah. And Robert De Niro was Ace. Sam Ace.
Ace is high.
Yeah.
Beat him with a baseball bat and everything. Him and his brother.
And he didn't fuck around.
Yeah, that was a crazy fucking scene, bro.
That was. I mean, oof.
Yeah, there was some violence in that movie. It's a lot of violence in that movie. But
yeah, didn't they?
right.
I think they found their bodies.
Eventually, yeah. Yeah, it's not like the Hoffa one where still nobody knows what happened to Hoffa. He's buried in the Yankee Stadium, all kinds of shit. Like nobody knows where fucking Hoffa is.
Well, no, the Yankee Stadium is no longer around.
No, it's not Memorial Park. You know what I'm saying? So now, yeah, exactly. So it's where all the statues and shit are at now. Where the old Yankee Stadium used to be. But
boo.
All right. Well, my number 2 was I forgot who's number 3 or number 4.
Actually, it's Dirk's number 2.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, because I just said number 2, Casino.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
All right.
I didn't know how we got on the casino train. I forgot about that. Too high, bro.
Come on, Dirk, make it a fucking triple.
Well, my number 2 takes place where Gary comes from, Chicago.
Oh.
And he plays Al Capone, the Untouchables.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that one, but that was a good one.
That's an honorable mention for me.
He was on that list for me, but no man, Al Capone was a chubby guy, and like Al Capone, he wasn't fat, but he was like he had a full face. De Niro just didn't have the full. But I get the character.
Yeah, I think
wasn't that a Kevin Costner movie too? In that was
yes, he was Elliot Ness.
Yeah, see, I think
Sean Connery.
I think of that Kevin Costner, Sean Connery of a. But no, that's a fuck, man. I forgot that.
Andy Garcia.
Yeah.
Remember his baseball bat scene? Probably more brutal.
We must play like a team. Yeah, team.
Team.
Yeah. Yeah, that was some fucked up shit, bro. That's some nightmare shit right there.
I want his family dead.
What you're prepared to do? Sean Connery, bro.
Untouchables.
Dude,
Love the Untouchables.
That's a good movie.
All right. Well, I guess it's my turn. My bad. I tried to jump the gun before earlier. But mine number 2 is I already talked about it. I think it was Fatty's number 3. Goodfellas.
Okay.
It's just a good movie. It's a
Yeah.
good fucking movie. Like I like everybody in there. I like when he's trying to bring the guns to the Robert De Niro, Henry Hill character, and
they don't even fucking fit.
He's like, they don't even fit. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do? Fuck out of here.
It's making your mind in the mush.
Henry Hill going from his side chick's house with all those big. It was fucking coke.
Cutting
so much
residue.
Cocaine. So much cocaine. He's like, fucking helicopters.
You ever seen that shit done?
Like that? No.
Like people cutting it?
Not to that quantity.
Okay.
I didn't deal with stuff that large. I don't know
Okay.
what the statute of limitations are, so I'm gonna refrain from saying any more.
Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you this much, bro. When you're in that much presence of cocaine, you better be wearing a diaper. Because you are sweating like a dog, bro. Because if the cops come busting in, you're going to fucking the penitentiary, dog. Some people will be like, dude, it'd be awesome to be in a room full of coke. No, it's not being cool to be in a room full of coke. No. I wasn't like in a fucking room like you see in the Columbia with the fucking, walls and
big fucking machines. They got 45 people on an assembly line. Orale, vato. Come on, man.
No, but I've been in a room with like 10 keys.
No, I've never been in a room with that much. That's a lot of cocaine, bro. I've never been in a room with that much cocaine.
And it was like,
that's a lot. I've seen a couple, but not 10.
Dude, you're sweating, bro. You're sweating, dude. It's like, can we get the
sweating now? I'd be afraid to breathe, get high.
Yeah, dude. Look, I mean, this is 30 years ago, so I don't give a fuck if they're still in business. Fucking good for them.
Well, names just in case.
But they were smart about one thing I learned when I started doing weed from my apartment, you don't fucking draw attention to your fucking self. That was the key rule, never bring attention to your apartment and shit, You deliver. Because if you deliver, you'll have a little amount on you. You won't get busted with a lot of amount, just It's common sense. Or
It's
you
not as
have
bad.
someone meet you if you don't have a car. You got to go pick it up. Well, you take buses and taxis.
Buses and taxis.
Hey, you don't see them getting pulled over, do you?
I ain't never had no drug dealer bring me no fucking shit from a bus or a taxi. I can tell you that. Now it's just an Uber driver.
See, now you also have to remember too. Back then, too, the weed didn't fucking reek like it does now. So
If you got good weed, it did. But most of us were getting that brick shit that you had to peel off.
But if you wrapped it good, you could get away with it. Now it just leaks. It seems like it leaks through any sealant.
There's no seal. No. And if we believe in quantum physics, nothing's actually even touching anything. So that's a whole nother thing.
I mean, it wasn't like I had a lot on me. I had only like a half a pound.
That's a lot.
Ain't that much.
That's enough. It's enough to go to jail back then for a long time.
Yeah, but either my guy would pay for a taxi. He'd tell me take the bus there, and he's like, "I'll pay for a taxi when you get home."
Backpack.
Well, because I wasn't carrying
Smelling
on
like
a
weed.
bus.
Just...
Yeah, it was easier to get in a cab and just go straight home when I had it. It made more sense that way.
Like I'm Dora the Explorer.
You know, and he didn't want me to be around a fucking bus full of people and shit, you know. And that was my idea, actually. So
sitting in the back, holding the fucking bag all like this, just fucking
exactly. If you riding with an empty
paranoid.
Bag, one thing.
Who's looking at me? I can see.
Yeah, exactly. The only person I got to worry about in the cab is the driver. And put that bitch right there on the floor by your feet. Keep it far away from the fucking driver as possible.
Just fucking reach up and just grab the fucking dinger for the bus. This shit, I'm getting off. I'm gonna walk. Can't trust these people. Grab me.
Fatty Escobar.
I'm just gonna hang my bag on the bike rack.
He said Fatty Escobar.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I was the poor man's version.
Oh my god. That's what's up. Oh man. All right. Where are we now? I don't know where we're at.
We're at number 1 now?
Yeah, we're at number 1. I guess Fatty, you're up first.
No, wait, are we?
Yeah. I just did my number 2 was Goodfellas. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So okay. My number 1 is a sequel to maybe one of the greatest movies ever made. The Godfather Part 2. He plays
Holy
Vito
shit.
Corleone.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yep. I can't even. Yeah. It's fucking Vito Corleone, bro. Are you kidding me? He's fucking young Vito Corleone. Are you shitting
I'm gonna
me?
ask y'all, do y'all have that as your number 1?
I do.
Yes.
I think that's the time we've ever hit all 3 of us.
Y'all reaction gave it away.
I was waiting for it. I was like, bro, nobody said this yet. I have a feeling. That's why I said that earlier. I was like, nobody said.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
And I was feeling good too. Like, no one said this one. Oh, Fatty.
I was like, it's one of the things when you're having too good of a day, you're like, something.
Come on, Dirk. Give it to us, buddy.
It's The Godfather Part 2 is my number 1.
No, where's the fireworks?
Oh, he couldn't do it, yeah.
Do it again. Yeah. Celebration time. Come on.
Doom.
That was great. See, I can't get it.
Celebration.
Yeah. No, nothing. I get nothing. That's fucking great.
But
yeah, dude.
It's this iPad.
That's fucking awesome, dude. We all picked that one as a number. I'm glad that's the first time that's ever happened, bro. It is. You're right, bro. It's probably the best sequel of any movie ever made. It was almost better than the original. Is definitely The Godfather Part 2. Yeah, it's
some people like it better than the first one.
I do
too, because it gives so much backstory. Because we see Vito as a fucking old man with his daughter getting married versus him as a fucking young motherfucker having to grow up and learn how to do this shit and seeing where Michael came from. Like, because Michael's going back to the old country where that's where he fucking learned how to do all this shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's so great, dude. That's awesome. I'm so happy we all picked that one.
I love the first one because all the characters that were in that one. Sonny in that one still. Tessio was still on their side.
Breaking my heart.
Yeah, so
one offer.
Number 1's my favorite, but number 2, that's my his story was the best part of the movie, I think.
Vito's backstory. It gives you that backstory of like, look, this is started. they cast Robert De Niro as young
Don
Vito
Vito.
Corleone. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's the Don. Like, okay, cool. This is fucking awesome. Like,
was.
wow. And it was like, man. So yeah, and I think this was the same time right after he did. I think he just did Taxi Driver before that.
Yeah,
I couldn't-
yeah. I know you're right. You're right. That's because I
think he
seen it
did Taxi
earlier.
Driver first, and then I think he did this right after. So it was like, holy shit.
Oh, it's either or. I know it's that. It's either or, but it was in the same year. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was
And,
that's
and
awesome.
dude,
Man.
and I mean number two. I mean with Al Pacino, dude. I mean he was. God,
was
how
good.
Michael Corleone just changed from when we first meet him in the movie, into this just cold man. I mean, even with his family, he was just so cold.
He was cold.
Yeah, he had to be. That he learned that's how it was. Look, you know what's funny? I looked it up. Godfather 2 actually came out before Taxi Driver. 2 years before. Godfather came out 74, Taxi Driver 76.
So, but they were back to back though, weren't they?
Yeah, they were back to back. I don't think there was anything in between.
Yes, you were right. Technically, you just would. Yeah, so it couldn't have been the same year. It was different back then. It actually took time.
Yeah, they take a lot of time now you get a movie wrapped up from beginning to end in, I don't know.
He probably started
8 months,
that right
9 months?
after.
Yeah. The Deer Hunter was another one that he came out in 78.
Oh yeah, the Deer Hunter.
Cape Fear, holy shit. He was
Cape Fear.
fucking
I was gonna
crazy.
say that's an honorable mention.
That's definitely one. I'm just looking at all. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Holy shit, Cape Fear. He was fucking nuts in that
That
movie.
was no, he was.
was
I forgot about that
fucking
movie.
Crazy as fucking.
I think people who were fans of Taxi Driver were fans of Cape Fear.
I like Cape Fear.
I wasn't a fan of Cape Fear. It was okay, but like I think it was the people who knew about Taxi Driver and liked it because it would make sense because you like him playing that role. So yeah.
I forgot about that he was actually in it because he wasn't the star of it. Limitless.
I don't remember that. He's
One
been
with
in a lot of shit. I mean,
yeah.
even shit I can't even remember. Awakenings.
Yeah.
That when he was with that.
Bradley, the one where the pill that he pill and he can fucking remember everything and be super productive kinds of shit.
I don't even know.
Called the Limitless pill. But Robert De Niro was trying to like running a pharmaceutical tech company that was gonna go against what he was doing and try to stop him from doing what he was doing. The pills to make himself the smartest person.
Didn't he play Bernie Madoff?
I don't know if he played Bernie Madoff.
I'm pretty sure he did in a HBO movie.
Well,
Michelle Pfeiffer was the wife.
Yeah, that's not coming on my list. So
it wouldn't say Bernie Madoff. It'd be like
I know.
It'd be around like 2015 down somewhere on or up wherever you want to how you want to do it. Yeah, but it's actually a good movie. I watched it. I think it is him.
Dirty Grandpa.
I haven't gotten into his later movies. It's like you're done, dude. You're done.
The Intern, that was a funny one. I remember seeing that one where he becomes an intern at a tech company with Anne Hathaway, and he's playing his normal age, and he's just like, "Oh no, I've retired. I just want to go back to work."
I have another honorable mention, and y'all probably didn't even think about this. Once Upon a Time in America.
You're right. Never thought about that one. You're right.
That's a good movie. That movie's very underrated. That's a gangster movie too. With James Woods.
Oh damn.
Y'all never seen Once Upon a Time in America?
Nope, afraid not.
No.
Holy shit. Y'all like Casino and Goodfellas?
Yeah, the movie sounds familiar, but I don't remember it.
Oh, you motherfuckers need to go watch that shit tonight.
Really, get out of here. How many movies you need to go see tonight? Yeah, he's like, I ain't got time for that shit.
No, seriously, if y'all, dude, that's like one of his gangster movies. It's like it never got like the commercial success like those other two did. You got to remember, Goodfellas put him in the gangster like image. I mean, he wasn't in nothing gangstery before that. Besides that movie, Once Upon a Time in America, it was after Goodfellas when he started getting that.
We were just talking about Godfather Part 2. We're just talking about Godfather Part 2, and that was in the 70s, bro. Shut up. Talking about
Yeah, but still, he never had. But come on, in The Godfather Part 2, he didn't act like a gangster, dude. Come on, come on.
Gangster for what they were back then.
Not really. He was up and coming, but he wasn't really until maybe the last part of the story when he's like, "I'm Vito Corleone, Don Fratelli," and he stabs the dude who killed his parents.
Oh yeah.
But outside of that, he didn't act like a gangster.
What's the movie called again?
Once Upon a Time in America.
Once Upon a Time
Dude, it's a good movie.
in America, 1984.
Oh. No, I never got lost. A lot of hits came out in '84.
It says crime western.
No.
I know. I never go by the titles of, but that's the category they put in, a crime western.
Crime
It's a gangster
Western.
movie.
Wow. Crime Western.
Yeah, it's funny. And it looks like it's based in what, New York? Yeah, of course it's New York. Yeah, the underground in the 20s and 30s. Yep,
Oh.
James Woods. Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, piece of candy. Piece of candy. He traps him in a box. Ah. It's the only way you can catch James Woods.
Oh shit! You know, it's another movie I forgot with Robert De Niro, and I think he wrote it or directed it. No, I think he directed it. Y'all gonna fucking shit. A Bronx Tale.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I
love
knew he
Bronx
was in
Tale.
there, but that movie wasn't about him. That movie was about the kid, Closure.
Yeah. Collateral, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
what I
and
but to
did.
be fair, I said the same thing about Goodfellas.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just felt
That was
different.
more about
because-
Chaz Palminteri to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chaz
Yeah.
Palminteri was definitely Bronx Tale. That was him.
Yeah.
Goodfellas was just, I don't know. He was I don't know. It was different. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
Chaz wrote it, and I think De Niro directed it.
I thought
And it's
about that
good.
one.
Good job.
Yeah, it's good.
the working
I
man's
thought
not a
about that one, but
sucker.
he wasn't the main character.
The working man's not a sucker. He goes out there and he works for it every day.
I know that's
He's
crazy.
a sucker, Dad. He's a sucker.
You messed
And
up my fucking lunch.
Smacks him in his.
Yeah, it's crazy. At the end, then he realizes that he was trying to protect him the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me see all
Burned
his
up,
friends
flicking
burnt
everything.
up.
Yep.
With
All
Joe
his friends
Pesci's
burnt
in
up. That shit was fucked up, bro.
Yeah, and Joe Pesci was the father. I said, really? But you're right. I like the Bronx Tale.
Oh, Bronx
Wasn't
Tale's
sure
a
if I
good
put
one.
that in my top 5 though.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't gonna put because he was only in part of the movie. Like he wasn't in as much of the movies. Like even with Goodfellas, like he was in a lot of that movie because it was all sticking together. You know, get through the rank of from soldier to hopefully being affiliated and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, those are some good. He's been in a lot of shit, bro. Been in a lot of
Elijah
places.
Rowe. Yeah.
Yeah, Dirty Grandpa was funny. The Irishman. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, and then fucking.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I watched it. That Netflix movie. It's like forever.
It's 4 hours long, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not. I think I got through 3.5 hours of it. I couldn't get through the rest. I fell asleep every time. Like when I have to rewind, it's so long.
It's like all of them are trying to relive their glory years.
Felt like it.
And the movie's just so long and it drags, and it's like, oh god, I'm watching this abortion. Some people love it. It's just
If it was a 3-hour movie, maybe 2.5, it'd be fine. But because it's so much longer, it's like this is. I'd rather watch this in a 10-part series, doc style, a 3-part doc style versus this shit. This shit was crazy. I didn't like it. And then I haven't seen this one yet, but it just came out. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh,
That
I
one's
heard
a
about
movie.
that.
That movie's supposed to be very, very good. And he plays a really good, like just old son of a bitch, kind of just how it kind of is now. Just a white guy that wanted to take over whatever part of America that he wanted to take over. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. Spitball Mania loves that movie.
It's a good movie, man. It's a really good movie. I heard Leo did really good in that movie too.
I'm looking at the list too. Yeah, there was We're No Angels with him and Sean Penn. I remember that when they were playing.
I don't remember that movie.
Criminals, and they were playing off as priests.
I can't. It sounds familiar, and I can even picture it, but I don't remember anything of that movie. Lots of years I spent in that basement just watching fucking movies and movies and movies, and they all just fucking blend together after a while.
When he played Frankenstein, that was horrible.
Yeah, no, I saw that on the list, but I don't remember ever seeing that, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't see it because this looks like shit. when I watched like a little preview trailer. I was like, this does not look good at all. I'm glad I never saw this fucking abomination.
Yeah.
See, a lot of his movies I have not seen. It's just some of them just didn't appeal to me, you know?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No, I
When he
I
did
never
that,
watched it.
I'm like,
Let me
wow,
go back
Robert,
and
really?
let me go see this.
That was funny. I forgot about that. Holy shit! Everybody does it though.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
yeah, everybody does
Boris
something crazy.
Betnoff. Boris Betnoff. That's oh my goodness.
Midnight Run. I forgot about Midnight Run.
So did I.
Oh, that's a
I
good one.
forgot
Holy
about Midnight
shit!
Run. Yeah.
That's a funny movie.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of movies, bro.
I can't think of the guy who played with him's name. Backdraft. He was in Backdraft. Yeah, he was the
Really?
the,
He
like
was in
fi-
Backdraft?
he was fire inspector, or he would go
Oh.
there like after the fire and decide. It was like a third role. Mistress, Boy's Life, Casino, Heat, Sleepers. Yeah, he was the priest in Sleepers. That's a movie I love. I love the movie Sleepers. That's
I
a
don't
great
remember him
movie.
in Sleepers. Wow, really?
Yeah, he was the priest. And
Yeah, no, that's blowing my mind right
That
now.
sounds familiar too. Yeah.
I forgot about all this shit.
that
Yeah.
dude. That's a fucking star. Movie full of stars, and it was like real low key. And it's good. And he was in Joker. Yeah, he was in. Yeah, he was the TV show in Joker.
Yeah, see, I've never seen Joker. I've heard, everybody's told me that's actually pretty good. It's a different. It's like the pre version of what the Joker is.
Yeah.
I was like his before his like descent into crime, his descent into madness came first. Which is like that was cool. That's a cool thought. But I like the fully fledged already. When you fucking pat him down, he's got 97 knives on him. Kind of Joker. I like that Joker. That Joker's great. That Joker's
Yeah.
fun. He's fucking psychotic. He's nuts.
You like the Heath Ledger Joker.
I do. I like the Heath Ledger Joker. The Heath Ledger Joker's. He's a good Joker. Look how good he was. He fucking ended up killing himself. He was sorry. That was
No.
bad. I shouldn't have said that.
He was so wrapped up into it.
He got he made himself depressed, bro. Your brain can do a lot of tricky things, and you hardwire and you try to rewire it. And shit, the same way like they used to.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, this ain't working.
No.
I can't go back to society.
Pretty much. You know, he even won that. Didn't he win that Oscar posthumously too? Like they gave it to him. Yeah, and it was like, damn, dude, that sucks. Like he's got so much into his role.
Yeah, I know. And young dude too.
He was gonna be great, bro. He's gonna be great.
Man.
Look at the versatility. He went from Joker or from Brokeback Mountain to Joker.
That broke him.
Why so serious?
Yeah. There's so many little clips about that whole aspect of those scenes that he did and how he did that. Like the look in his lips was because the prosthetic scars were like trying to fall off, and you have to lick them to like try to keep them on there without using his hands.
Okay.
So and then he just made it part of like as a nervous tick with the Joker. He's like, I got these scars.
No, I know how you got these.
My father was a drinker.
Yeah.
Why so serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he killed Black Dynamite.
And Spawn.
Spawn, yeah. He killed Spawn and Black Dynamite.
You bastard.
County Outlaw.
Oh my god.
You ever hear Michael Jai White talk about Spawn?
No, I haven't seen any interviews with him.
He said he hate the way they cut it. He's like, there's more shit out there on the editing floor. He's like, that would have made the movie so much better, but they just fucking raped it so bad. He don't even like it.
Yeah, that's another character that I heard that was supposed to be coming back was they're gonna be possibly bringing a Spawn.
They'll fuck it up.
They probably will.
Oh man.
They probably will. But we'll see what happens. It is what it is. Like very good.
Well, Tom McFarlane already made the point. He wants to how can I say this? He said he wants to get a black guy to write the movie, right? so he understands where Al Simmons was coming from a black guy. I was like, I always thought like we never really learned anything about Al Simmons up to like really too far back. Why do we need to go that far back? It don't make sense.
Yeah, his backstory is pretty short.
Yeah, I mean, he was just a guy in the military. You know, he give a. I don't recall they talk about
some
his
shit kind of happened to him, and they're like, "Ah, we make this dude a super guy."
I mean, yeah, I mean, did he grow up in the South with some rednecks in a truck chasing him? I mean,
Jesus.
But I don't see where they're trying to go with this.
Yeah, it's so violent, so fast.
No, because they're fucking with my favorite of all time,
Spawn. Yeah.
And it's like,
Spawn's
dude,
cool.
it's cool. Leave it alone. You didn't.
He's another anti-hero.
Yeah,
he's like Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider again. He's not a good guy necessarily. You know, he's just he has a job to do. It's just my job.
But
Nicolas
I mean,
Cage.
I don't know why you need to have the need to say that. You know,
people are dumb, bro. You have to spell shit out for them.
It's like, dude, your whole backstory was fine. You know, is he ashamed that he wrote a black character? I mean, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
It's like people shame themselves in these like industries now that wrote like characters that weren't their race. It's like shameful and shit now. It's like, what the fuck?
Everybody's gone woke, bro. What do you expect? What are you gonna do? Shit is how it is, bro. I just play my part. My part is staying at home and watching TVs and doing stuff like this with y'all.
There you go.
Yeah. But
I grew up a poor black boy.
Okay.
You never seen The Jerk?
Yeah.
No, I grew up a poor black child. That's what it was.
Forgot about that.
Dude, that was one of my favorite lines in the movie. I grew up a poor black child. It's like, what?
Oh my goodness. You start giving us the fucking giggles, bro. Shut up.
It's Nathan's birthday and he's getting the rhythm. There you go. Come on, baby.
Oh my god. Oh man. So we got to figure out when we're going to do our anniversary show. We got to figure that out.
I finally found out what my special purpose was, and one day I hope to share it with all of you.
Oh my god.
There's something wrong with these cans.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Ugly man. All right. What are we doing next week? Next week we haven't figured out yet, or no? We'll figure that shit out on the fly.
It's a Friday, usually a Friday.
Yeah, that's a me and you one. All right, we'll figure that out later. Whose pick is it next for the next top 5 actor/actress? Dirk had this one. You had the one before, right?
So I get well.
Yeah, I guess it's me.
I think it was you, Gary.
What?
Wait, actually, I got the. Wait, hold on. Let me go turn.
No, you had Tom Cruise.
I did. I had Tom Cruise.
Yeah, because I picked Keanu. I picked Keanu Reeves. You picked Tom Cruise, and
I got Robert De Niro.
We just did Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. I forgot all about that already. That's how old I'm getting.
There you go. See, look, who would have thought me had the best memory? That's fantastic.
All right. Well, you don't have to come up with it today. Just give us, you got 2 weeks, so.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to get off your chest. Anything else in cinema? There's nothing coming out new this weekend, right? I think it's still just Deadpool and Wolverine. And whatever else is already out.
Alien Romulus is going to hit.
Oh, that's right.
In a week. I don't know if it hit or in 2 weeks.
No, I think it's like August 16th. Yeah, August 16th is what I saw too. Yeah, that's what's up, Dirk. Yeah,
I
so
do want to watch
that's
that.
yeah, they did that on purpose too, knowing that when Deadpool and Wolverine was coming out, they're like, yeah, we're gonna give them a month. Give them a
Smart.
month of they should be fine. They'll hit $1 billion, everybody be happy. You know, the fanboys that want to see it 4 and 5 times have already done that by now.
You guys.
Well, we only seen it once.
Oh.
Yeah. I got no time. And more importantly, I don't have any money.
Yeah, there you go.
I just
Yeah,
have no
it's
way
Rent,
of
so I'm
getting there.
broke.
Just gonna dress up like I work there. Like, yeah, it takes my first shift. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, come on, this way. All right.
Yeah, we didn't really talk a lot about anything this week. It wasn't really much to talk about. I mean, same shit, really.
Yeah, the big
Did
numbers
that
on
show Monday, and that was it.
Yeah, that recap show was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. I had a couple people that I was playing online with, and they were asking me. I was like, "Oh yeah, you should go check out the show if you don't want to if you don't care about spoilers. Go on there. I spoil a bunch of shit."
And I said, I don't care. I want to hear this.
There's still so much left that I didn't even say. Like there's so much stuff, like so much intricate stuff. But but Pretty Boy Deadpool is fucking great. He's so fun. He's so
yeah,
good.
I popped when you said Blade. I said, Blade's in this? What? He slaps? Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Did not see that coming. Not even the few people that were in our theater showing that night was like, what? Like, I was loud.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm like, nobody cares. We're fine.
Was it
Like,
a
we're
lot of
supposed to
people
get
when you guys
excited.
went?
For me, yeah, it was almost sold out.
That's why I didn't want to go.
And that
Too
was
much
Sunday.
Yeah, for
Oh
me
my
it wasn't.
God.
Mine was on a Thursday night at 9:15. It was the last showing because there was one other showing that was a 9:30 showing, but it was regular, and this one was a 3D theater. So because it was a 3D theater, there wasn't nearly as many people. It was we could have sat wherever the hell we wanted to.
Oh, that's sweet. You get the glasses?
Yeah, I still have them too. They look just like
Sweet.
regular sunglasses. They don't even look like anything special. Like a 3D technology. And when you take them off, you can kind of tell that you're watching a 3D thing. I remember when they tried to do that shit back in the day when like DVDs were real big and Blu-ray.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, oh, you can do 3D. You can get 3D glasses. No.
Yeah, the 3D TVs.
That was stupid. I was like,
I don't
this is
even think
dumb.
that's even a thing anymore.
Exactly.
Y'all
That's 'cause
3D.
I remember when that first shit came out, I said, I was like, this is a fad. This is not a thing that's going to be, nobody's going to be watching football in 3D like that. They will do probably virtual reality, which is different. That's those goggles. And you can like sit down at your couch at home and you can look like you're on fucking, you're right there at half court watching the game, and it's like, all right, cool. I'm courtside watching Kobe drain a 3. I can almost reach him.
Watch the Titanic sink.
That's just horrible.
I'm buying a
up,
headset
Betty.
just for that fucking that Titanic thing.
I'm gonna go swim down there. I'm gonna go see this band. They still playing? This band still playing? Hit it, Charlie.
No, I'm talking about that game I showed y'all. I'm
know.
buying a VR headset just for that fucking game.
All right.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I was saying to go swim,
Titanic. I don't know.
To go swim down and see if the band was actually still playing.
If I ever get it, I'll hook everything up. We'll live stream it.
See your ass freak out.
I want to stay on the boat. I wonder if you have that option. If you could just stay on the boat,
then you're gonna die.
I
you
know.
Go visit that couple down there in their cabin. They're just holding each other.
I want to see if they. I want to see if they go to heaven.
You can't see if they go to heaven from there.
Why
not? There they just die.
It's a reality experience. Is it going to heaven reality?
That's not how that works.
I'm so confused.
On VR.
I was lied to as a child.
Yeah, who would have thought the church would have lied about something? Any church,
right?
Like it doesn't matter. Pick your one. Spin the fucking wheel with all of them on there. All of them lied about something. All of them kept something secret on purpose. And y'all know why?
Well.
Power.
That's why.
Yeah.
Can't even show his face.
I'm Espanol today. Hello.
Espanol today.
Yeah. We may have to scrub that hat off for this podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
No, so offensive.
That's very offensive. We can't do it.
You know what that is, right?
Then not only did I get sold out on another show, I'm about to be kicked off my own goddamn show. The takeover has happened. My racist mother always said, "You let these people move in, you see what happens."
God. Holy shit.
The ghost neighborhood? No.
Ghost neighborhood. God damn it. Oh, man. All right, man. Well, I guess y'all want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I guess I have to do it because you don't have the list.
I don't have the list, you know. Want to say what's up to Dirk and the Mo Dirk City podcast. Dirk and Mojo. Make sure y'all check them out.
Oh.
I know that one. That one's the one I know for sure.
Then we got,
he's so surprised. He's like, oh.
Well, I didn't know how far you were going to go with it. So, all right. Then we got Wrestling Soup. That's Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joey Numbers, and Kevin Castle, who's also gotten back together with Don Tony. Go check them out also. Don Tony, Kevin Castle. Ooh, need to take a breath there. Who else we got? We got I'm kind of off this week.
Spitball Media.
Yeah, Spitball. I just don't want to mention a certain. I'm trying not to mention.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about them. Just don't say that.
Spitball Media. Come on, y'all throwing me off here. We got Spitball Media. You know, that's John Draper, Bish O'Brien, and Shaeen. Then we got After the Huddle.
Yes.
After the Huddle.
Yeah.
Also, we got Quit Whining with Jeff Cody and Tom. Just Tom. And of course, we got our friends Jeff Lippman, Joe Punches, Chris Matthews. Am I forgetting about it? Oh, I want to tell y'all. Last night, I was on.
I want to tell y'all.
I was on the phone with a person who has been saying they're gonna come on here, and they're probably gonna do it soon.
Oh,
Little Mike.
You is correct, sir.
All right, what's up? I can't wait to get him on here.
Yeah, me too.
I love that little motherfucker, bro.
I may cry when he comes on this fucker.
Hey, bro, remember I trained him when he first started working for us. I'm the one that trained him and taught him everything that he knew.
Remember, this fucking thing was his idea.
I know. I remember he proposed his idea to you a long
well,
time
no,
ago.
it was actually, I proposed to him about it. I proposed to him about it.
2024 of you.
Actually, that would have been around 2011, 10. No, yeah, 10, around 2010. Because we were in. I remember where it was. We were in the new store when it brought it up.
That's what's up.
But yeah, we're getting close to getting the man, the myth, the legend.
So, Dirk, what you got for the rest of the night? You got something? Go watch SummerSlam. That's coming on right now. I was watching the Olympics earlier today. The men beat the shit out of Puerto Rico. That was fucking. I was like, I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I was gonna be closer than this, and then they just said no.
Nope.
Nah, we're gonna go ahead and just crush you.
No, Simone Biles still winning.
Yeah, she won another gold today. There's her 7th gold. Like, Jesus Christ, girl. Like, there ain't no more golds left for anybody. The U.S. women's team.
Yep.
They won today, beat Japan on a great goal. Rodman wraps up our sports coverage for the Olympics of 2024 in Paris. Oui. Sacre bleu.
Did we get the most gold medals yet?
No, I think China still has the most. Last I checked, China had 13 gold medals. We had like 9. And then we had overall the medal count, like the most medals in general. We are the number 1. Right. And then I think China's right behind us, and then like Great Britain or some shit. I don't know. It's weird. Like,
it's always the same countries.
It's always is. And like the Russians can't even have a country because they're still been banned by the IOC because of, the whole thing with Ukraine. Where, just in case people forgot, there's still a war going on in Ukraine, y'all. Like, we're doing all this shit and having all this fun, but there's still people in Ukraine and in the Middle East that are going through a whole hell of a lot worse than what we can be going through. Yeah, it may be a little hot, but I ain't got to worry about a missile. So I guess we'll leave you on that note.
Wow. Damn, what a public service announcement.
And make sure you don't forget to like and subscribe. Podcast family. review, rate, share,
Thumbs
tell your
up.
mom and them. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you check out all of our friends too.
Oh boy.
Come on, show some respect to Mother Russia.
You should have had
What the
Nikolai
f-
Volkov singing this, man.
I was gonna say.
You missed it. You missed it. You
I was
had
like,
it.
where's Nikolai coming up
Nikolai should have sung this.
with this fucking big old feet with that weird ass fucking stance that they do?
I'm
All right,
proud
bro.
to be Russian.
We're gonna get copyrighted for playing a national anthem.
Actually,
this
no, it's the
country.
old one, so no one can copyright a national anthem.
I was like, oh, I was hoping for
I would
Nikolai.
I would not put it past them, bro.
I always did like the sound of that there, though. It just, I don't know, it just popped.
See, it's more and more Cuban every day.
That's Russian, not Cuba. I don't know Cuba's. It's probably fucking something Charo did. I don't know.
No, but because Cuba is
I'm Cuban,
communist. Is communist, you idiot. That was where the connection came from.
I just like the song, the melody.
Forget he should just.
I don't give a shit about what they. I just like. I
All
like
right.
Milli Vanilli because of the song, but I know it's not them.
I love everybody out there. Peace out, y'all.
Y'all, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.